Larry Kudlow says Sheriff Pam Bondi is making New York great again. She absolutely is. I love our AG, Pam Bondi. She is doing a wonderful, wonderful job. She's not messing around. She's not playing around. She's a great attorney general so far. So we're gonna play the clip and hear what Larry Kudlow has to say about her, and what she's doing over in New York, and not afraid of Letitia James and Kathy Hochul, which is a wonderful thing to see. So again, we're gonna play the clip. We're gonna talk about it, but before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's get right to the clip here. The great Larry Kudlow. Here we go.
So after just a couple days of being sworn in as Attorney General, Pam Bondi's laying the law down, especially on illegal immigration, and especially on illegal immigration in New York. And all New Yorkers in the city and the suburbs and upstate should be cheering her for making the Empire State a safer and more decent place to live. Here's what...
Absolutely, because the majority of the people there, even the illegal immigrants there, want the criminal illegal immigrants, the criminal elements off of their streets. Most people want this. They want the federal government to come in and clean up, because the city of New York and the state of New York has done nothing to protect their people.
What she had to say.
This is a new DOJ, and we are taking steps to protect Americans, American citizens, and angel moms. New York has chosen to prioritize illegal aliens over American citizens.
Let me stop here for a second. That's right. It is infuriating to see what's going on. Not in just New York, though. Not in just New York, but in places like Chicago, where you got Mayor Johnson, the people sitting there crying and yelling and screaming and telling them, like, hey, we want you to do something about this. You are putting these people that came into this country illegally, broke the law, you putting them before American taxpayer citizens. It makes absolutely no sense to me that you will put other people before your own people. I don't get it. It makes no sense to me.
It stops today. As you know, we sued Illinois, and New York didn't listen. So now you're next.
Wow.
Boom. And our new Sheriff Bondi is going after something called the Green Light Law in New York, which allows illegal immigrants to get driver's licenses and stops the DMV from telling ICE about it.
Crazy.
So General Bondi sued New York State all the way, all the Trump derangement syndrome operatives, including so-called AG Letitia James and so-called Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg.
Letitia James is the worst. Oh my gosh, she's a despicable, evil woman. The only reason she's going after Trump, I think she has higher aspirations, and she think by going after Trump it's going to make her career. Well, I'm telling you, this is going to ruin you, Letitia James, because she's just not quitting. They first tried lawfare to try to stop Trump from becoming president, and now they're going after Trump through the using judges and stuff to go after his go off of his plans. What is it called? My mind is slipping right now. I can't think of the word. The signatures. Y'all know what I'm saying. Executive orders. There we go. The executive orders, the EOs. They're using the judges to try to stop those. But this is the will of the people. This is what we voted for.
Just for the heck of it, Bondi threw in the DMV commissioner, whom no one ever heard of. The point here is the new Trump Justice Department is busting through sanctuary cities and states left and right. Bondi's already hit Illinois. Now she's going to hit New York. And, of course, the far left James Bragg, left-wing Soviet-like cabal deserves everything they get for their attempted weaponization jihad against Donald Trump, where they tried to throw him in jail for 700 years, take all his businesses away, and bankrupt him. All that was one of the greatest miscarriages of justice in history. Now, whether
and it all backfired. It all made Trump stronger. It made him more popular. And they continue to do it. They continue to do like that. And they don't understand. They don't understand by what they're doing, by going after Trump, by going after the will of the people. That's going to make Trump more powerful. It's going to make him stronger and more popular.
the AG Bondi had that in mind, we'll never know. But bravo to her for correctly arguing that federal law supersedes state and local law.
Yeah.
And giving Tom Homan and his ICE brigade the right to capture and deport the murderers and rapists who have broken the law. There's no escape for them under the new Trump-appointed sheriffs. And these local New York officials can whine as much as they want. But the voters' tide has turned against them. And then we come to the case of Mayor Eric Adams, whose biggest crime during the Biden years was to begin to cooperate with federal officials to stop the flood of illegals coming into the Red Apple.
Yep.
So the Bidens weaponized him. A phony indictment from Biden's Justice Department tried to lay him out basically for doing nothing more than taking a couple of first-class airplane tickets and helping a foreign embassy get a faster repair job. So the Trump Bondi Justice Department dropped the indictment against Mayor Adams. And now you have a couple of assistant U.S. attorneys screaming like banshees with highly visible resignation letters that no one really cares about.
Nobody cares.
Lefty news outlets are telling us how brilliant these former prosecutors are. But if they are, they're only book smart or pedigree smart. They are not street smart with any common sense at all.
Right.
Because Adams is cooperating with Bondi and Homan to get the illegals out of New York and make New York safe again, even reopening an ICE office on Rikers Island. You could say the new Trump sheriffs are now weaponizing in favor of Mayor Adams so he can fight migrant crime and get rid of the illegals. I'm calling this good weaponization. I'm calling it high moral ground weaponization, law and order safety weaponization. And because of his good works, Democratic Mayor Eric Adams is being mentioned as a possible Republican Mayor Eric Adams. How about that? Stay tuned for more. And that's the riff.
And I actually talked about that. I talked about Mayor Adams maybe becoming a Republican because he used to be a Republican before he became a Democrat and ran as a Democrat. So who knows? But we definitely have some kind of a maybe ally in New York with Mayor Adams. But he's definitely wanting to clean up his streets out there. I do believe he's sincere in that. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.